me.
Works.
Okay, let's see. Should I refresh it?
Refresh what?
This. Well, loading video. Not live. Oh.
We're just
I need to test the
muting it.
sound. Like,
My God, Mike Chang, please. Anyway, it's streaming. Just be careful.
okay, so it's good, but we need to be very close to the mic. Please.
Oh,
What'd you do?
this mouse is next level. I think I might have accidentally quitted the game. Okay, never mind. We're safe. Okay, so we just
Spectate.
This mouse is next level.
Okay, wait. Can I just say hi? Oh. Okay. Don't start until we say so. Okay, don't start until we say so.
Okay, right now I just need to mess around with the
yeah,
settings.
dude, it's very echoey.
What is?
The stream room.
It's only echoey because we hear ourselves. That's
Oh
fine.
yes, looks fine. Oh, fuck.
Control yourself.
Be sure you do the full screen thingy because last time Quack, he didn't record the game, he recorded like a very black screen. Wait,
Okay.
where's everybody going?
Yeah, well, this is confusing. We'll just have to wait.
Wait, he says I'm Sean. Are you dumb? IUP. Oh shit, the tree mouse. I keep forgetting. Nobody's gonna be freaking like, watching this anyways. So, remember, tap. Don't go! Don't go like football, like that. Oh crap. Wait, what are you doing here? Wait, what? Okay, sorry.
Dot.
Just damn it!
What's going on?
Okay, we need to ask Sean if we can start. Should we start?
Oh, we have to wait until they're ready.
Let me call Sean. Just remind him, don't start until we say go. Don't start until we say so, just say that. Can we start? Fudge.
Can we begin?
Okay, no, don't tell him. You stop. Can we put a bit of sound for the game?
Nah. Echo. Unless you got earphones.
I have my beats, but you have your thing.
Yeah.
It's the thing that they both, there's no...
There's only one.
Yeah, there's only one Sony one. I was
Okay, I'm just gonna start counting down. Nobody's replying yet.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh my
And
God.
we are in. So, hello, fellow viewers, everybody watching the stream right now, which is one person. So we have two teams today. This is the final lead best of 3, I mentioned.
This is Team Xtreme BM against Horse's Crew. These two teams have been on it for quite a while now, with Xtreme BM being the heavily favored team in this matchup. So coming into this game, Fizz and Zed banned against Biokong here. Biokong, Fizz and Zed, we've seen him play those champions to great effect. They're wise to ban those away from him.
I'd just like to say that there's also a Dr. Mundo ban against our favorite Zamran, one of the best, with you, one of the best top laners, I've ever seen. So it looks like there's 2 bans against him, actually, a Maokai and a Dr. Mundo. So we're going to have to see what he's going to play.
Yeah, and right now they've locked in Amumu for Team Horses Crew. Amumu, a great jungler. Amumu, it feels like a steal. They stole it away from Xtreme BM. Xtreme BM has used Amumu countless times, and they were able to win a whole bunch of games with him. So we'll have to see what they'll have to pick next. Warwick is potentially a great pick, considering he's now... And Warwick's locked in. I'd like to also mention that Warwick has one of the highest win rates in jungle right now, at roughly 57%.
And I'd just like to mention that Amumu is a really good pick in this game, but that's going to depend on the jungler, because if he does not know how to land his Q, it's going to become a big issue. Now, he can just, walk in from time to time and use his ult, but if he can land his Q just like, the other Amumus we've seen, I think he's going to be very dangerous later in the game.
And it looks like Daylyn is going to lock in Shen, most likely for the top lane.
Power Ranger.
Elaborate, please.
You gotta admit, Chang does look a bit like the Power Ranger.
Which one?
The blue one. The blue one. And anyway, so it looks like we're for Bill 9 to RedHotBlaze. We're tilting towards I was gonna call her a Fizz, Jinx and Jarvan. So I don't see a Jarvan. Yeah, I don't really see the Jarvan, but I could be proved wrong. I've been proved wrong a lot.
Okay.
So
wait, speaking of being proven wrong, that's not the way you say it.
Anyways, what would you recommend blue team picks?
When it comes to the blue team right here, the Horses Crew, they do well when it comes to singling out targets. So what they should try to do is have a composition where they try to single people out. That works best for them because I have not seen their team synergy yet. The team synergy compared to the purple team is just not there. Purple team has a better communication with each other. And it looks like Nasus has been locked in. What are they on about?
Sorry, little technical difficulties. We had spectators who thought, this was the spectating area. No, this is commentating. So,
oh wait, where is the spectating area?
No, this is Mr. Donovan.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, I'm back, and so it looks like we have a Nasus, and I'm pretty sure you talked a lot about it. So I love the bot lane, as you know, I played all the time. So as I can see right now, it's a Leona and a Lucian. Now I would really love to see a Blitzcrank right now. I've not seen a Blitzcrank in the whole competition as far as I can remember. But I mean, Leona is not a really hard support to play. I don't want to be mean, but it's not a tough support to play. So it is a lock-in, so she's gonna have to go. She's gonna have to be careful with landing her ult, because her ult in the end is pretty divided apart. But so far, we haven't chosen, the blue team hasn't chosen their support, but I would say I imagine seeing maybe a Thresh or a Braum.
Astronaut Horse hovering over the Tarek over there, most likely is trolling. He does not want to pick Tarek because I've been able to play with his Tarek before, and I just was shy.
It's just terrible.
Yes.
Oh, so maybe a Janna, so maybe he's been seeing a bit of GMX Wise money. Janna, a good pick. I completely forgot about that, champ. The tornadoes, and it's a really good way with her ult to initiate and also de-initiate fights, because if she can land her ult just right, she can bring the enemies either away or towards. So that's gonna be really dependent. So is Astronaut Horse actually gonna, troll us with the Tarek, or is he finally gonna be a bit serious with his life? It looks like it's gonna be a Janna. So we have about almost the blue team done. So we have the last pick for the purple team. What would you think they should pick right now?
Right now, what the purple team is missing is their mid laner. They are probably going to have to do something that counters Vlad, because the thing about Vlad is that once Vladimir gets ahead, he is just an annoyance to deal with. So something that can annoy Vladimir and at the same time avoid the kind of damage that he does. For mid lane though, I'm not sure what would be best against the Vladimir, but for top lane you have a lot of options because top lane is usually favored by tanks.
Yeah. But it looks like right now it's tilting towards a Garen. A very he can silence lots of champs, and he's an easy champ to play. He's an easy champ, to feed itself. So I don't see it though. I really don't see Garen going. Oh, so it's gonna be a Twisted Fate, and that's good because if the champion can land its yellow card, the stun cards at the right time, and the blue cards, red cards at the right time, can be very, very scary.
All right, so right now we have two different champions. Eurum.
Isn't it Eurum? Yeah.
So right now we have two different champions that we've never really seen a lot in competitive play. We have a Shen, which was heavily favored in Season 3 but fell out of favor in Season 4. He's making a return here. I think people kind of overlook Shen as the kind of useless tank. But you have to take a look at what he can offer the team. He gives a free shield, which is essentially also acts as a free teleport.
Mm-hmm.
He has a ton ability.
But that's the thing with the teleport. Is not a lot of people do a really good job at using it. Well, we haven't seen it a lot in this competition, but when it comes to Shen, it's really important to get your ult working. And it's something, that hasn't been going on a lot. So now we're going to be waiting here for 3 minutes. So there's going to be a lot of talking, but I'm going to go discuss with what I know best, which is the bot lane, and maybe a bit of the jungle. And I'm going to leave you, with your area, because you were the top laner for J.Cloud, Cloud.
Yeah, I retired.
So,
I had too much math.
Sadly, you had to forfeit because you guys weren't able to show up for a game. So you're going to be talking probably more about the top lane.
Yeah, man, we ran for 24 hours for them kids.
Well, it was for a good cause that you didn't show up, and I'm very sorry. But so I'm going to talk about. So what I'm expecting right now is I really like the purple team's bot lane. I'm going to go with that. As much as Jinx can be very annoying and pokey, I don't see really Janna doing much right now. I mean, I don't want to be mean to Astronaut, but I don't see much that's going to happen. I think Leona's going to be it's going to be a bit of a battle of the supports here. Mm-hmm. The ADCs are going to have to be count on their supports really to help initiate the plays. Now, what's really important is that Amumu, if he wants to make a really good start, he needs to get his Qs. He needs to really learn how to gank. And once he's level 6, he can potentially become very scared. But I imagine he's going to build tanky. That's what I imagine. So yeah, with the new jungle instead, I'm not too confident with what I'm saying, but I imagine that's gonna happen. I don't see any invades happening, but I mean anything could happen. So tell me, you mid lane and top lane, or anything I missed.
So the mid lane matchup between Vladimir and Twisted Fate, what they should do. What Vlad should do is try to poke as much as possible. Usually it's very tempting because usually Vladimir start Q, and that's the ability where you do not have to spend health to cast. So what Vladimir should do is just constantly walk up to Twisted Fate and Q. But once at early levels, you take a look at Vladimir's Q, the cooldowns are really long. So Twisted Fate would have the advantage early if he does not get poked. When you take a look at the top lane, we don't know what's going to happen. We haven't seen Shen in a long time. And Nasus, we haven't seen him either in a long time, but I think the advantage goes to Shen because he has more poke capability. If you look at Nasus, his only way of dealing massive damage early is with his Q, and the only way to do it, he needs to get into melee range. And when you look at Shen, he has his Q, and that does enough poke damage to kind of dissuade Nasus from trying to go in early.
So I'm just gonna, 12 seconds left on the clock. I'm just gonna go at it and ask you, someone who knows a lot about this game, who do you see winning this round?
This round, I think, would be heavily in favor of the Xtreme BM team. So this would be the purple team, just because I feel like they have so much more in terms of team engagement. And we have seen time and time again how well they can work together compared to the other teams in this league. So My money would be on Xtreme BM.
So I'm gonna make this interesting. I'm gonna bet on the blue team actually, because I put all my trust in Blackphobia, and I'm gonna put my trust in Astronaut, of course. I know he keeps going back and forth, denying, trying to change a lot of things, but I think if Astronaut Force does a good game, he lands those tornadoes, and then he does good with this all, it can really be beneficial. And if I can trust that Amumu manages to land his grab, and I mean his Q, my bad, then I trust that it would be a very tough later game for the purple team. But again, this is to really make things interesting. And as you can see, we have the game's just about to start, and so I do not, like I said, predict any invades, but I have only played very little with the new map, so the new map could, obviously be different, but I do not see any invades, though I do see that Amumu will not probably start his blue buff. He will start with jungle creeps, and then probably go towards his blue buff second. But again, it all depends on, what Blackphobia wants, but yeah. So,
just changing the things a bit.
Sorry for the readjustments. Can be a bit confusing. We're trying to readjust how the stream look like for you guys. But I know there's only probably one viewer right now watching. 4 years, hey.
Yeah, look, improvement.
Improvement, 4 years. I don't know. Commentate what you guys think. Who is gonna win? Shout out now, and we'll try to hear you, from all the way upstairs. And we have the almighty senior coming in. With maybe extra tips, and we are in. So it's a beautiful map, beautiful. I know we're expecting a very beautiful game. So we can't see the starting items right now, so I guess we're gonna have to readjust that.
There's your problem. It's borderless.
Ah, it's borderless, so we can't see the items right now. So we're gonna try to readjust. But let's see where they're going. So not being able to see the map. Oh, and there we go. So we need to read. I'm just looking at it. So. Sorry for moving the camera. There we go. Mumu. And wait, is it Nasus mid? Yeah, it's Nasus mid.
Why is Nasus mid?
It's a bit of it's a bit weird. I mean,
no. Why is Nasus mid when he's going top?
He's going top. Oh, I thought you were.
No, Shen flashes for the Amumu,
and then Shen and Blackphobia is gonna go down. Sorry for interrupting you there. It took me, really long time, but well, so it's the first blood in like 1 minute. So looks like they're gonna try to steal the red buff here, but that's gonna be an issue because now their red buff is out. So we're gonna have to see what happens there.
Amumu getting a bit careless over there, getting caught by the entire team. I've mentioned this before. What Xtreme BM does so well is they can communicate with each other. That was a very well thought out plan.
And so it's gonna be the minions have spawned, and Amumu is getting back into place right now. I'm sorry, Blackphobia, but it's not gonna be easy. So they didn't steal the red buff in the end, which is a bit of weird. But like I said, the jungle is very new, so they may not want to risk it. And I'm pretty sure the red buff is pretty much stronger than before. So smart decision. So it looks like they're protecting their blue. The red team is protecting, and looks like Blackphobia is gonna start with his golems.
This is a really strange start for me because the only time that I saw a jungler not starting their own buff is back in Season 3 when you usually start wolves and make your way to buffs. Yeah. But top lane here, we get to see Zamran and RedHotBlaze in action, Nasus against Shen. In the bottom lane, well, I would just like to say that top lane, I am surprised that Zamran is not using his Q to try to poke out Nasus.
Yeah, there you go. So far, first blood. So again, recapitulating, we had a first blood, and so it looks like the junglers now. Looks like Blackphobia got his red buff, as I can see, which is a weird decision because usually when you're playing a Mumu, you want to get your blue buff because once you get your W, it's so much easier to farm, and you can try and maybe gank, but not really recommend it. So it looks like Daylyn and Aive are doing a pretty good job with pushing. Not really expecting any ganks, but I can always be proved wrong.
Alright, so let's talk about the new patch and what it has to offer, because the last time that we commentated on this game, we were back in...
Ooh, and Aive goes in, and Bell9 takes a bit of damage. Are they going to be able to compete it? Ooh, very good use of the E there from Jinx, and Milan's going to be able to get away from this with a bit of damage taken though. So yes, going back to you were talking about the.
Oh, and Leona goes in for the Jinx. Can Lucian go in and finish her? No, he cannot. But anyways, talking about the new Summoner's Rift, huge visual update for the Summoner's Rift. Also, a bunch of extra features being added. If you notice, they added crabs in the middle of the rivers, which I understand that if you kill them, you...
Ooh, and JF's gonna try going. She does now build on it. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Is it gonna be a kill? Yes, and exhaust. But Daylyn now, is he gonna take? He's not gonna take damage from turret, and he's gonna be able to walk free from this with Aive. It's gonna be another kill for the red team.
Leona with the great E to start the fight. He saw how low Jinx was and decided to go for it. Lucian, feeling like he could do it, dashes towards Gianna, takes a few hits.
And it's a second kill right now, and looks like the mid lane's getting a bit pushy. We have Warwick and Amumu very close, but Amumu's going, Blackphobia is going, looks like maybe towards the top lane or trying to stay. But so, a second kill, and so far, I mean, things are going really in the direction of red team, Xtreme BM? Yeah, Xtreme BM.
But when you take a look at the Horses crew, Nasus is not usually an early game champion. He usually doesn't dominate the early game, so right now he's doing a decent job trying to farm up, and Shen isn't doing enough to kind of back Nasus out. So Nasus can potentially come out on top and carry his team, but we'll just have to see what RedHotBlaze can do.
And looks like RedHotBlaze does have more creeps than by actually. If my math was good, I would say by a lot, but I'm just gonna go. He has more.
How about 11?
Yeah, sure, 11. So he does have more. So he's doing better, even though he's getting pushed quite a bit. He's level 5, and he's gonna be level 6 way before, and Zamran's gonna get pushed a little, and now goes in again, and there's gonna be a lot of damage taken. Ooh, and no, they get away from it. But Astronaut Horse is taking a bit of damage right now, and Bell Knight's gonna be chasing. But doesn't get help from Astronaut Horse.
What
a great grab on Daylyn, but it doesn't get the kill just yet. Is there gonna be a
Tornado
kill?
goes up, flash burn for Leona. Both sides getting away with minimal health. Anyways, we see here, Biokong is doing exactly what he should be doing. He's constantly draining health away from Twisted Fate and gaining health in return, and it's just bothering Twisted Fate. Vladimir is going to come out on top of this.
Yeah, and Aive trying to hide in the bush, but it's been warded by Astronaut Horse right now. So as you can see, looks like Horse's crew is trying to push a little bit more back now. They've been quite pushed in his bot lane, but now they were trying to push back, and it's really good. And AsunaHatesRyan
Flash burned away from Shen burned his ult for AsunaHatesRyan. Can he finish Twisted Fate though? Misses the Q, Twisted Fate goes down, bot lane, more action going on, traps the Leona, Amumu incredibly low, Janna not sure what she's doing, flashes away, heal burned, and gets away, flashes, the Jinx does, and gets the Lucian, and this should be the end for Leona.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. Just like that, the Horses crew came back 3-3. That was really a bunch of crazy because we had the mid lane where Twisted Fate for some reason, was it Twisted Fate? Yeah, Twisted Fate flashed away from his turret. So that was a bit of a weird decision, I gotta say, but that got the kill for Vlad.
Now, he needed to flash away from that, because if Vlad could full combo, he could just W into his pull and escape turret damage.
True.
So that was the only way he could get away from this, and he asked Shen to teleport to him, but it didn't work out the way he wanted it to.
So Zamran doing that, but in this bot lane right now, man, that was a really crazy. What could have been bad for actually Horses crew actually turned out to go quite well.
Now, I actually thought that the Horses crew could have pulled that off a lot better, because when you looked at Astronaut Horses Janna, it felt like he didn't know what he was doing. He went in the front lines when he burned all of his abilities, when he should be backing out. Very questionable plays, but they were lucky to manage to come out on top.
So the money's come back to 10.7, 10.3. So it's all back to really even. Xtreme BM did have a bit of an advantage at the start, but now it's becoming more equal. And so we had 3 kills to 3, and I'm gonna ask you because Hazard decision change. Ooh, it looks like a JF goes on Blackphobia. There's gonna be a lot of damage given here by AsunaHatesRyan, but it's not gonna be enough. And Biokong is gonna be able to get away. So, going back to what I was going to ask, Hazard decision that Would you say Xtreme BM is gonna win?
Xtreme BM still has this. When I think Xtreme BM, I think some of the bigger teams and possibly an ALCS where they go for Dragon. Warwick,
Dragon is
ulting for
Blackphobia. A lot
Blackphobia.
of damage, and he's probably gonna go down. And now they're gonna go back towards the Dragon, and James is trying to get the kill on Aive, and the Dragon's gonna go down. It's gonna be the first move. Biokong comes in. He's definitely gonna get the kill on Daylyn. Oh, and it's gonna be a kill for Bill 9. Bill 9's going all the way in. AsunaHatesRyan, not gonna be killed though. Ooh, and Astronaut Horse trying to attack Abbco.
Not sure what Astronaut Horse is trying to do when Warwick can do so much more.
And I wonder what Abbco is doing when he could really just. Oh yes, good job escaping. Actually, not my bad on this one.
This guy might be in trouble. Warwick might be in trouble.
He's dead, and it's gonna be 6-4. The situation is turning around. But remember, they did get the Dragon Boost Xtreme BM, so they still have that with them. But yeah, I mean 6-4 right now, 13.1 to 4.5, and let's talk a bit about these items, Kim. What do you recommend? Do you like the builds you see so far?
So far, when you take a look at Vlad, he's building what he should be building. But when you take a look at the Amumu, he has the new. They both have the new jungle item. I believe they're called enchantments. I haven't had that much luck with them because I haven't. The only enchantment that I ever had was Juggernaut. And Vladimir going in for the Twisted Fate ult, but is it enough? It is probably enough to end his life. He's gone.
Ooh, and it's another kill right there. And I'm gonna start talking a bit about the ball name right here because I'm gonna compliment Aive. I really good thing. Ooh, and Blackphobia coming in. It's gonna go on Zamran. Is it gonna do enough damage? I mean, he does have the ult. Does not use the ult. Oh, it does use the ult now. And now RedHotBlaze. Are they gonna do enough damage? Zamran so far is not taking so much damage.
Oh, they get blocked by the minions. Nasus is planning to dive. Can he finish it without getting taunted into the turret?
Misses. He's taking a lot of damage. And now Blackphobia is taking a lot of damage.
Oh, and he gets away with his life. Will the minions finish him? No, Warwick will finish him. Ults him. Amumu gone.
And so really good play. Now look, the Bill 9's taking a lot of damage, but great tornado right there by Astronaut Horse. There's a lot of damage going back and forth. A really good ult, and then the ult from a Daylyn. Is it gonna go enough? There's an exhaust right here. Bill 9 still not taking enough damage. Oh! What a great ult from Bill 9. That was spectacular. Was not expected. Wow, I'm breathless right now. That was just...
Yeah, that was really impressive combination that Jinx just pulled off. She ulted... Oh no, Twisted Fate's got to teleport.
Twisted Fate coming in. Is he gonna let the yellow card? He does have the yellow card for Bill 9.
Nasus is teleporting in as well. No, Diana ult just saving him. It's Nasus against 3 people. Will he be able to do as much damage as he can? Astronaut Horse just standing still for a second. Not sure what he's trying to do there.
I just like to say that could have been really good right there for Nasus, but just a bit of lack of communication right there, and that just caused them, I think, what maybe could have been a really big, difference in gold. But we need to talk about what's just happened because a lot just happened right there. And a bit of fear there.
My biggest fear was that we were not recording this.
You did not pull a clock. Do not worry about it. But so yeah, a lot of crazy things just happened just there. First, it started with the top lane with with RedHotBlaze and who was it? Blackphobia trying to attack Zamran, and Zamran actually managing to he manages to survive, and the minions really helped him on this one because they block. And I think it's a mistake because they try to go too far in, and then that caused, and because of lack of vision, which I complain about a lot, due to lack of vision, Abbco was just be able to, sneak in there and just get a kill or 2 kills. I forgot. I think it was Rocha. And for the bot lane, I mean, it was crazy. I really thought, Daylyn was going to get it because Daylyn was getting a lot of damage onto Bill 9. But that combination that Bill 9 did was just amazing. It just took us breathless.
So right now, Shen is trying to Q as much as he can, try to poke Nasus out. But the thing about Nasus is that he has so much lifesteal that it doesn't really matter that much. And consider the fact that he also has a bunch of defensive items with him and a flask. He probably won't get poked out that easily.
I see. So I'm gonna compliment before the team fight started. I'm gonna compliment Aive because bought a Sightstone, and same with Astronaut Horse bought a Sightstone, and I cannot stress how many times I complain about the lack of vision, how the supports are not buying Sightstone. So I'm gonna compliment them on that one. And what I don't get is I don't see the crab being really used so far in this game. I don't see it. I do see a Sightstone. Yeah, looking for used by the blue team. When Biokong's really right, it's gonna take a lot of damage from
Biokong with that combo there, ending his life, no effort. Oh, bot lane though, Warwick ults the Janna. Janna goes down. E by the Leona gets the Jinx. Amumu saves the day. Bill 9, what is he doing? He should just back out.
Yeah, he should back out. That was a really good play right there. But the Xtreme BM got a little. It was a 2-for-1 right there. Bill 9 almost lost his life. So it was a really close action right there. Look at the amount of wards right now we have in the bot lane. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting with the jungle, we have a lot of wards.
Oscar, you can math.
I can do math, yes. And it looks like maybe the first turret of the game is gonna go down. Blackphobia doing his best, and Astronaut was not coming in.
Oh,
using the shielding.
Daylyn
taking a lot of damage. Blackphobia, he's gonna go in. Oh, great flash, and Aive is gonna be the only one probably going away.
Yeah, Aive is probably the one that's gonna have to go down.
Ooh, and an exhaust juice, and Blackphobia gets the kill. Great. I cannot believe I'm gonna say this, but Astronaut is having a really good game right now with I can't talk about it. With Janna. He's doing superb with the ults. My biggest worry was he was not gonna do well, and he's doing superb. I mean, look at that ult just now. It was instantaneous.
Alright, so looking back at the team, Xtreme BM. Oh, and with Horse's crew just to fight the dragon.
And
like Chang.
It'll be a match.
Alright, but when you take a look at the team right now, the advantage definitely is in favor of the Horse's crew. But my point still stands. I believe that the Xtreme BM team can manage to pull this off. Because if you win the early game, sure, but... Oh, Warwick ults Janna. Can Janna escape from this? Trap lays down, but it's too late for him. He's gone.
He is gone. Great choice of words there. And so again, top lane. I mean, we have the god Zamran playing a champion we've never seen before. Him playing. I mean, speaking, it's pretty weird not seeing him on that Dr. Mundo. It's pretty weird that Dr. Mundo was just really banned until now. So Zamran. I'm gonna compliment him. He's doing alright. And the first turret goes down. Bill9's taking a lot of damage from this. It's a great play by Ji and Daylyn. Called Bill9. Really good play by down. Astronaut, Horse, and Blackphobia. Blackphobia spending a lot of time in the bot lane, and I'm wondering, is it good for him or is it bad right now? Because I'm seeing him a lot, trying to help with the bot lane, and I think he should try, defending his jungle a bit more. And a bit of damage is gonna go into this episode. The Daylyn and JR are gonna go away, but it looks like if you look, Biokong is coming bot. He's coming bot. He's at the red buff right now, but great warding from Xtreme BM because they saw it, and also great.
The red team just waiting for somebody to get close to them and manage to pull that ass.
AsunaHatesRyan, he does get the yellow card out, and doesn't look like Vladimir will try to chase.
Manages to pull away, burns the ghost on Twisted Fate, trying to run away from the damage that is left.
And we have the first, so now we're getting 16 minutes in the game. Money is actually fairly equal, I want to say. For 11 to 8, the money's still very much equal. Zamran taking a bit of damage from this one. It looks like did Abbco take it? Abbco did manage to steal it. Now Blackphobia is going to take a lot of damage from this. He's not going to be able to do much. Astronaut Force coming in a bit too close. And now Dino and JF, great ult right there. You by JF. Astronaut Force is going to go down. Now look, he's doing great plays. And look at this. Bill9 with a great kill. Takes the red buff back. JF using the heal. Bill9 chasing a bit too much. He's going to take a lot of damage. Is JF going to go down? Trying this
Oh no, he's going to get away.
Wow. Oh, what a great, fantastic play there.
Bill9 just getting away. Vladimir's going in, trying to get the kill. He's probably dead. Oh, not until he kills the Jinx.
I do not believe what is going on. So much action
in trouble.
Zamran's trying to run away. Biokong. Oh, he ults over the wall, but AsunaHatesRyan, he does end the stun card. Biokong taking a bit of damage from this, but now Zamran, he's gonna have to run away from it. He just burned his flash, so how is he gonna do this? And he does it.
Instead, they go for the Twisted Fate. The yellow cards go out. The Mumu ults, they burn everything on him. He's dead.
a great ult there used by I want to say move. Now I'm gonna go back. I know I pick on Astronaut Force a lot, but I just want to say he's doing really good plays when it comes, but he's doing a bit of weird decisions. He goes in too much. It's been now 2 to 3 times where we've seen him. He goes in too much, and it causes him to die. So he really needs to be careful with that. I hope his ADC maybe tells him. But yeah, he needs to focus on that. Aive is doing really good plays. I mean, the ult always seems to land from what we saw, and so yeah, I'm gonna comment around that. And looking at Zamran right now, Zamran, he's escaping death. I mean, I think he's one of the only ones who haven't died. He's the only one who hasn't died in this team so far. So he's escaping death, but I haven't seen him being as productive as he was when he was a Dr. Moon.
Right now, I feel like the advantage in the bot lane is even. There really isn't an advantage between the two because the two ADCs are mechanically great, as we have seen already in the plays that they've made. But I feel like this game can easily fall into favor with just one team fight, because if they win one team fight, Nasus is going to be able to farm up really well, so it's going to be pushing. The top lane is just mainly pushers. And it feels like if one team fails one team fight, they would just go on tilt.
Ah, I see. So, I'm gonna look, at the creeps. Not big differences, I would say, in the level creeps. Now, Biokong, ooh, big mistake for AsunaHatesRyan. He knew the tower was gonna go down. He tries to flash away, does get the stun card. Is he gonna be able to escape? Oh, and Abbco comes from behind, and now Biokong's gonna take a lot of damage. Can they finally shut him down? They finally managed. Biokong finally is, killed, and that took a long time, I gotta say.
That shutdown goal is probably worth a lot, considering that he got 5 kills at the time of his death.
And a really good play there from Abbco. Poor vision, I would say, from Biokong, or poor, looking in the map, because I did see a lot of plays, but a bit of a poor vision right there. Ooh, and there's a lot of action coming up. Bill Knight does get exhausted. They're going in. Can Abbco go in? There's a really good ult by Daylyn. Bill Knight does manage to escape. And now a really good ult there by Astronaut. Blackphobia goes down.
Nasus is going to teleport in. He's going to fight 4 people. Can he do it?
Ooh, and RedHotBlaze doing a bit of damage right there. But I mean, they're all going in. They really want the turret right now at Xtreme BM. But they can't get enough damage on it. Zamran, they do a bit of damage. Astronaut does get stunned, but they're going to have to back away from it. But Dragon respawns right now. Will they want to go for it, or are they going to try to back away? It looks like Aive and Daylyn are probably maybe going back towards the bot lane. So it looks like Dragon is going to be left alone by them, but looks like Biokong and the rest is going down, so that might be an issue. Yes, they're using the trinkets, so looks like it might be a jungle for them. I don't see Xtreme BM honestly stopping them.
Yeah, they're doing the dragon. It's just Lucian that's there that's trying to stop them, but I don't think he can do much.
It's a bad idea. Lucian needs to probably back away from this. Wait for Nita there by Astronaut horse. And it looks like it's going to be an uncontested dragon. Daylyn, ooh, making a big mistake there. It's going to be the second buff right now for Horse's crew. So, again, look at the goal. 31.8 to 31.9. A really close goal. This game, this final is really close. Can't really use any other words to precise how close of a final it is right now.
Honestly speaking, I hope it's not too close because I really want to go home.
I think even the players. But I mean, the price are getting really worth it. And looks like Abbco is trying to clear away the woods right there. So a lot of warding goes, especially the bot level of the jungle. We're gonna have to see what goes on next. Maybe a Baron, but I don't really see a Baron coming.
I think it's still a bit too early to decide to go for the Baron. Right now, what each team should do is try to push as far as possible so that when the time actually comes for them to actually take the Baron, they're gonna do it with ease.
Yeah. And so looking at these item builds, Nasus just built Spirit Visage. He just built Spirit Visage. What's next?
I don't know. That's kind of outdated.
Let's see. Did you know
Yeah, but just speaking, honestly speaking, I feel like it's good. To be honest, Nasus doesn't really need a lot of offensive items. He only needs a Triforce, and everything else just built for him.
He can become very scary. RedHotBlaze Zamran. Throwing a bit of, back and forth attacks, but it's not doing much. And a lot of playing around right there. So it's really, it's gonna come down now to the 2 saves to 1. This could potentially be a very long game because it's been 23 minutes. But I mean, I'm gonna go back to the crab game. The crab's not really being used, and that bothers me a lot because the crab is really great to have vision, especially in this amount of game. It's a great way to see the Baron or see the Dragon, and that's something I think both teams are underestimating. They're not using crab.
No, and Astronaut is probably gonna get
caught. But after goes in, and it's gonna be a really easy kill right there. Not a great thing done by Astronaut, but he was trying to avoid it, so I'm gonna give him that. Biokong, can he defend this tier by himself?
Yeah, another thing that bothers me about the crab is that they're missing out on nutritional value.
Exactly, the crab is full of nutrition. Zamran taking a bit of damage from RedHotBlaze, but his turret is right there. I mean, it doesn't threaten him. AsunaHatesRyan does get the yellow card. Is he gonna try to no, he is not. And Daylyn doing a bit of damage, but he should be careful because he's really close, and he did take a bit of damage. Now, Blackphobia, can he land his cube? Can he land his ult?
Yeah, Xtreme BM getting a bit too close. Now they have to fall back and go back on the defensive, and now it is the Horse's crew's turn things around.
But I do not understand Blackphobia's decision right there. I'm pretty sure he had his ult, so I don't understand. It looks like it's another turret going down. So now Zamran, well, he's gonna have to try to push, obviously back, but it's gonna be 2 turrets to 2 now. Then the gold is again exactly the same. So 36.7 to 36.7. But when we look at the different parts of the game, it really looks like honestly Biokong can be better so far. And I mean, Daylyn has 8 kills. Well, when you look at Xtreme BM, you really see that it's really Abbco. Looks like Aive is gonna take a lot of damage. Really good shoot there from Aive is gonna go.
And Astronaut just takes the kill away.
Astronaut just steals the kill. Not really good, but oh well.
But anyways, they have a Nasus now. They can definitely try to push this.
And they're gonna do it because actually Abbco is still there, so Abbco can be a bit scary. They're backing away. They're waiting for the next minion, and I'm thinking they could take advantage of this. Maybe I think once they're gonna get this turret, they can take advantage because the Dragon's spawning on 1 minute. So if they manage to get it, well, actually they're gonna get this turret much faster than anticipated. So looks like they're gonna continue actually. Looks like they're gonna continue, but I think they're underestimating how powerful that turret is. That's freaking laser, and it looks like they're going down. Probably not gonna try to get the Dragon yet, because obviously it has not respawned. But now they're chasing. Xtreme chasing, and a really good ult there used by Aive, and Abbco is gonna go in. And I see a teleport there used by Twisted. Gonna get his blue card. Abbco does go down, and he's the main damage on the team. Astronaut goes down, but that's not a big loss. Daylyn also goes down, and it's gonna be
Nasus farms the Shen just as he was about to leave.
And and now it's they're gonna be able to push. They should be able to push. It's just AsunaHatesRyan who's 1-4-3 right now, so he's not going to be doing a lot of damage. And Aive, Aive does land a bit, but it's not going to be enough damage. But RedHotBlaze taking a lot of damage from this. It's gonna cause them to have to back away, and Aive going a bit too in. They should really be careful. What are you doing, Aive? What are you doing, Aive? Aive, go back here. Okay, good. Being a bit silly, that Dragon's respawning in 40 seconds. They're gonna have to recall. And so they're not going to be able to do as much pushing as I thought from this action, which is really a shame because, I mean, this is really what we're looking forward to.
Well, we're able to take a turret, so that was definitely worth roughly 20 seconds until Dragon spawns. What the Horse's crew should be doing now is they should just back out, buy the items, and set up with another Dragon.
But right now, actually, it looks like Xtreme BM is going to go towards the Dragon, but the thing is, nobody's really around. And look, I mean, Horse's crew, they're all at bot lane. Oh, and finally the Dragon's been used. But look at this. All of Biokong coming from here, Nasus coming from here. They're not going to be able to get Dragon because Zamran is all the way on top.
And not to mention that Xtreme BM has killed the crab, and now they get vision of the Dragon pin.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a good way in vision. Look at Zamran is falling and secures the blue buff. Daylyn gets the blue buff. Dragon's alive, and looks like Horse's crew is gonna go right on it. A really scary ward right there. And Dragon taking a bit of damage. He can.
Warwick he decided not to go for it.
Warwick is not even there, and now there's a lot of going on. Biokong's gonna take a lot of damage. Abbco does use his ult on it. Pretty good pretty good Zonyas and all used there by Forces to Biokong. He is the first to go down though, and now RedHotBlaze, he's taking a lot of damage. Really good. Oh my gosh, and now 3 people go down. Abbco goes down. It's gonna be 4 people down. Daylyn gets a blade, but we're not gonna see anything, you know, really blocking, and they're gonna be able to push this if they want to.
Bill 9 is just doing so much for the Horses crew right now. When you take a look at him, he has 11 kills right now.
Yeah.
And I think they're trying to take the Baron now.
They're gonna try to get the Baron. Not a dumb decision, but you're gonna be careful because you know some of their health and their Bill 9 is taking a bit of damage right. Oh, and it's a surrender! It's a surrender!
Oh, and the game's over. And the Horses crew win the first game.
They win the first game, so a really weird decision to surrender just like that. But yeah, so end the first game. Really good game. Shame it's a really early surrender at a time like this because it was still fairly close. But yeah, so we're gonna have to go towards the second game. Horses crew takes the first round.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Can you not show my RP?
Okay, I'll block it.
So can you stop the stream for now? Just stop it right now. And Miss Daylyn, can you go ask Sean maybe if you're having a round 2?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yo, let's go window shopping.
I'm sure there would be a round 2 if you forfeited like that. Oh, they're expecting round 2.
Okay. Okay, next game. So yeah, there's the next game, yeah.
Yo, wait, can we take a break, please?
To get this done as quick as possible.
Yeah, I want a break. I can't do this for consecutively, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, if you want, I'll do that. Can you go like get something or?
Yeah, I'll go get something.
Can you give me like water or something?
Okay. Yeah, do you have money with you?
I only have like a.
Okay, sure.
Did you stop the stream?
No. Wait, start or stop?
Stop. S-T-O-P.
Why would we stop?
Well, because it's gonna be me standing off for you for 20 minutes.
Well, we might as well just play music or something. Okay, what do you want?
Water. Where are you going?
I don't know. Do I have $10 with me? Do you have extra coins? I can pay you back.
No. I don't have extra coins.
I only have $1 bills.
Alright, let me check.
Okay.
How much you need?
It's just 5. Alright.
Okay.
And what do you need again? Sorry.
Water.
Alright, just play music.
Did you stop the stream?
No, just play music.
Okay. Yeah. Careful, the stream's still on, so careful what you say. Hmm? I'll just put music. Music for now. I'm waiting for Kevin, so. Yeah, we need a break. Oh, my bag's
Nothing's what it seems. My life is like a roller coaster, trapped inside a dream. Come over to my place, see how we be getting down. It's a twisted castle, but inside I wear the crown. trip to my
What the hell is this keyboard? Okay. Invite. So we're getting. Sorry, man. Astronaut, Biokong, Blackphobia.
Are you still playing music or you stopped?
No, I stopped. Okay, restarting. Okay, round 2. I mean, hopefully final round, right? I doubt it.
I'm
think
so
it's
tired. Jessica, this entire week has been math and physics.
They're gonna pull you on another one. On that third one just to make
What if they like suddenly like they break the game? It's like a draw for the 3rd round, you know?
No.
Instead of 4th round. Oh, we'll make it on ARAM. You know what?
Nah, just play it on the Crystal Scar. Just make them play one game in Dominion.
Mm.
Decide whether.
No. That's just a question of them, you know, drawing.
Well, while we're waiting for the game to start, might as well just not say anything yet and just play some music. What do you want to play?
Homework.
Oh my god! Oh.
What?
Oh, yo, this is the site that. What chapter are we on? Okay, let's just do this. Oh, they gives exercises.
Somebody's cheating. I can sing. Oh, 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 what's love gotta do this? What's love gonna do?
Man, this keyboard is difficult to use.
This is my pee-pee. Put that, please.
Huh?
This is my pee-pee. I dare you.
Let's keep talking to minimum music here.
breathe whatever, feed this machine that's alive in me. Oh, monstrosity, eat the energy. I get down and dirty with my enemies. So close, now I can show you all the inner working things. The heat movers better never envy. You make it feel heavy. Stay heavy.
Where are you going? Kevin! Where are you going? So our co-commentator.
The desire to record and devour you. The flinch, the system crash. So close, now I can show you all the inner working things. Sound so heavy.
Spectators are down.
Continue forward with every cog and every grinding gear. The sun is glistening off my skin. Yes, you could say I'm shining clear. Cyborg in your presence, I'm an asset to your reckless. I would find my motherboard before I fall to your methods. The charges barrage in this collage of electric currents. I no longer take commands. I'm no longer at your service. Don't blame me for my actions. Blame the ones who manufactured me. I'm just doing as I'm programmed, cause I'm a bad machine. You know keep ya, cause you made me.
Okay, we can start.
Are they ready?
So start. Don't judge. So Kevin, round 2. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, actually, I really hope that the Horses crew can pull this off because they're viewed as the underdog team, and seeing those kind of victories are pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that means
I want to go home. So, I am really tired.
I'll just start talking about it really quickly. So another Dr. Mundo. So we're seeing exactly the same bands this time. So a Dr. Mundo band, a Pantheon band. I'm surprised so far we're not maybe having a Jinx. You know, I think they might select Jinx first. So yeah, not a big difference. So Gnar again band and Maokai. So exactly the same bands as last time. So there's not much to talk about. So looks like it's gonna be. Could we see again the same team comps? Because we have Blackphobia who's going to be a Mumu again, Daylyn who's going to lock in, so we'll probably see another Jinx. So far we're seeing exactly the same team compositions, so that's a good thing for Horses crew because they did a really good job, with that's team composition. And Zamran probably trying to go with Shen again. I would not recommend it. I'm not saying he had a bad game with it, but I just didn't see him, being very effective to the team fights and those kind of things. He always came in really late when he came to using his ulti. So I wouldn't recommend he use Shen again.
But I would definitely... Here's the thing. You see so much of Dr. Mundo from Zamran that you can't really see Zamran playing another champion. That's probably what their plan was coming into the finals. They play so much of one champion that people won't know what or how he will play another champion. So it looks like Shen is probably his comfort pick. He's still stuck with it. They probably might have rethought of what they want to change. They're gonna stick with the same team comp. They probably have a plan coming into the game.
Are you recording?
Most likely, check it out. Oh, yeah.
Okay, just checking. So it looks like yes, another Lucian and Shen. And so we're probably going to see maybe a Nasus, or are we going to finally see some change? Because RedHotBlaze is tilting towards Lee Sin and maybe Astronaut. So again, we'll play Janna, which I got to compliment him on it. I bashed him a lot, but he actually did surprisingly really good. He, in fact, I don't even think it was him playing because it was suspiciously too good. He did really good on those ults. He did really good on those tornadoes. The only thing I have to complain about is the fact that he went in too much. He acted a bit too much like a tank at sometimes, and that caused a lot of death. So, Go ahead, decline. So, so we could see a Singe, but not again. So, RedHotBlaze locking in Nasus and Astronaut Horse. I think without a doubt, we can both agree we'll probably lock Janna. So.
Wait, oh no, they locked in something different.
Ooh, and this time it's gonna be Orianna, which is a good thing because if I remember last time, Twisted Fate wasn't good. I don't want to be mean to AsunaHatesRyan, but he didn't do a good job on Twisted Fate. He got killed a lot. I think he got what 0-4, 0-7 or something. So he didn't really do good at all. Aive tilting towards the Morgana, so I have yet to see a Blitzcrank. I'm a bit upset, I gotta admit. But tilting towards the Morgana, so it's really explanatory that Xtreme BM are the ones changing their team comp because obviously they're the ones who lost the game. So could it be a Morgana or could it be you know, maybe something else? We'll have to see. And it is gonna be a Morgana. So Biokong, he did such a good game with Vladimir, and that's why I'm really surprised that there was not a ban of Vladimir against him. I'm really surprised, but then again, his Fizz and Zed are pretty good. So you're being I'm talking a lot. So I'm gonna go with it's gonna be a Vladimir, but I'm just gonna tap my fingers until I see drum roll please. Ooh, could it be a Jace?
I don't think it would be a Vladimir. He would probably have to play that as a in the last game if there is going to be a third round. Right now his pool is kind of small considering that the assassin champions for mid have been taken away. Fizz, Zed gone, and Jace is actually not a bad pick against someone like Orianna.
Yeah, it would not be a bad pick, and I always found Jace to be a really entertaining champion to watch, and it looks like it probably is gonna be Jace to be locked in. So we don't have too much of a difference between what we saw last game and this game. We only had 2 changes on Xtreme BM, Morgana for Leona and Orianna for Twisted Fate. And on Horse's crew, we saw Jace for Vladimir. So I'm going to talk about mostly bot lane because from what I saw, Aive did a good game with Leona, but there was a bit of a lack. I think she depended a bit too much. Well, I don't want to be mean, but depended a bit too much on the ulti. She really did really good plays when it came down to her ulti, and that's pretty much it. I think Morgana is going to be really much more useful because she has her Q, her Dark Binding. Yeah, her Dark Binding, and the shield, so she's really good against Janna, who also has a shield, but she doesn't have a Dark Bind, she has Tornadoes. So Abbco, I'm really happy to see him again on Warwick because he did an impressive performance. He had like 8 to 9 kills, and Daylyn on Lucian, he didn't do too much of a bad performance. I'm confident he'll do a great game, but I think the biggest change has to be AsunaHatesRyan. He really didn't do well on that Twisted Fate. He really got dominated on the whole game, and so I'm expecting to see him maybe I'm expecting maybe Orianna to be one of his more comfort picks. So I'm expecting him to do much better. But I mean, Biokong was just legendary. He was the ex-Peke, he was the faker last game, and so is he gonna be again, or is he gonna be Pong this game maybe because Pong plays Jace if I'm correct.
So you can take a look at some of the champions that they have right now for the blue team. Of course, I'm speaking of Xtreme BM. You take a look at some of the changes they made. They now have Morgana and Orianna in their matchup. And what I feel like they could do differently this time is they could pull off team fights a whole lot better, because when you take a look at champions like Morgana and Orianna, they are meant to be in a crowd, and they are meant to keep the crowd in control. So you take a look at Morgana and her ults, and you take a look at Orianna and her ult. They can do so much if synergized properly. Yeah, right here. What do you need it for?
Recording reactions. It's much easier if you make
I don't know if I have that much space though.
Yeah, that's saying I have no space because of
Then delete that video. Are there any reactions though?
Well, I mean, it's his last game.
If this is the last game, there will be reactions. But anyways, so
Do you mind if I delete some? Or
Okay, I'll delete.
So I'm gonna start, talking a bit. So I'm no pro on this game. I'm level 27, sadly. But next to me is maybe someone who wants to share a bit of his opinion on the game. Kopez? No? Too much co-op versus AI? Okay, it's okay. So honestly, if this is the last game, I gotta say that this competition was great. I'm really upset I didn't see a Blitzcrank, but we did see Master Thresh hooks, especially when it came down to Felix. I hope we can maybe have a. If I had to make a team, a star team, I would definitely put out Felix as my support. But then he only played one game support, so it's a bit silly. But it was a bit disappointing that we had to forfeit a couple of teams. But anyway, so still looking at this game, I'm gonna say that I expect Xtreme BM to come back over the top. I'm gonna.
The problem is that Jana is actually Young-jin's favorite support. He loves Jana. He loves his disengage and the potential that Jana has with. He loves Jana. And he's really good with Jana. And if he plays.
Is Astronaut is Gerald playing Jana?
Yes, it's Gerald and Doyle too. That's Young-jin. The AD.
Okay.
How long will that take?
I have no idea.
It won't be long. So.
Yeah, don't worry. So we are going in. We are going to the loading screen.
1337.
Neat.
Nah, I'll change it later.
So we are. Sorry for the random silences. Anyways, we are into the loading screen, and look at these borders, man. We have like diamonds, golds, and 2 silvers, if I'm not mistaken. So, which one's your favorite skin?
Bloodlord Vlad.
But Vlad's not even in this game.
You asked me for my favorite skin, and I obliged.
Okay, I'm gonna say that I really like the Debonair Jays because I'm French, so Debonair. Debonair.
Okay, Oscar.
So, do you think, because you said Xtreme BM last game and you were wrong. So, who do you think is gonna win this game? I know you want to go home early. I'm not asking who you want to see. I'm asking who you think is.
I believe that this time the loss in round 1 for Xtreme BM is going to be a wake-up call for them. And I feel like with the current comp that they have right now, they have Morgana, Orianna, Warwick. These are champions that you can lock down on single targets or a group of people. They can definitely do a lot better than round 1, and my vote is still for Xtreme BM.
And I was right the first game because I voted Horse's Crew, which honestly I was very negative about when I looked at it. But I did predict that I did claim that if Amumu Blackphobia did good on his Qs and ults, he would have done a good job. So I'll readjust the bot. Blackphobia did really good, but so I'm expecting him again to do a really good game. I wonder how Xtreme BM's response is going to be. Are they going to put more vision towards him? Are they going to, after all, he wasn't really the main, person to change the game. It was really Biokong in the end. So I'm really wondering how they're going to react to Biokong. How Daylyn, Abbco. I think Abbco is going to have to try to gank more towards the mid lane because it was really Biokong. It was a gone last game. So they're going in, not expecting, probably the last game. Probably not expecting to see any invades. We're seeing a lot of pings towards the river. Are we gonna have a first blood, in the first minute like last time? We're gonna have to see this. So good luck to the Xtreme BM. Good luck to Horse's Crew. Let's hope if it is the last game, it's gonna be a fantastic last game.
Hopefully, the Horse's Crew this time has learned their lesson. Don't check the bushes if you're all alone.
Ooh.
And it looks like the blue team are going to go straight for it. They're not going to wait. They're just going to go.
Yeah.
But the ward spots them. Their invade fails.
Yeah.
They might have to just back out right now.
But they don't know they've been spotted. That's the issue. So they don't know that the ward is there, and Jace is probably going to do a bit of damage. But thank God to AsunaHatesRyan's ball, the magical ball, they managed to spot and dodge. So and AsunaHatesRyan does take a bit of damage. So he probably knows that there's a trinket there. So I mean ward there. My bad.
It is a trinket.
It is a trinket. I don't know what. So it doesn't look like we're gonna be seeing any invades. Looks like a Blackphobia is probably gonna start with the frog, I call it, and it looks like Abbco is gonna be starting with the golems.
Wait, hold on. The frog?
The frog on the right.
You mean the blue buff?
No, the frog.
I don't get you.
You'll see. You'll see.
What if I don't?
Well, too bad for you. But the right here.
Oh, okay, I get it.
It's a frog now.
Really?
Yeah, it's a frog now.
Is that what it's called?
I call it a frog. Anyways,
Anyways,
we're getting carried away about a frog. So the golems have spawned. The people are in. So Abbco does manage to get in. Look, it does look like a frog. It looks like a mushroom frog.
Well, speaking of which, in recent news, the Toronto Raptors are the leading NBA.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, we're not talking about basketball right here. So
Hey, isn't that what we do? Commentators going to stuff that's off topic.
we're not talking about. Well, it's always a bit related. It looks like a J and Dino are doing a bit. Ooh,
Oh,
and it
does
does
lands
really.
the binding on the Jinx, but
It's gonna be a shield war. Sorry for interrupting, but it's gonna be a shield war because Morgana has a shield and Janna has a shield, so it's really gonna be a shield war.
yes. Do you expect something from me, Oscar? Anyways,
Ooh.
man, Aive is landing those Qs like no tomorrow, and Bill 9 is almost like 2/3 of her health has been chunked away. This Morgana is doing so much work.
Oh my gosh, and she gets it again, Astronaut, but right now Daylyn is having issues following up with that. I mean, she's going crazy. I mean, Aive is going crazy right now with those hooks, and that's why I find it. It's maybe it's luck, but I mean, if he's really that good with Morgana, I wonder why he didn't play that first. He lands it again. Astronaut Horse is gonna take damage. Really good E there used by Bill 9. He's gonna get a bit of damage on Daylyn right now.
And this might be early of me to say, but I mentioned before that Morgana is going to be a huge change for the team, and right now it is just proving that I'm right. I was right.
You were right for once. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So again, we're seeing a bit like the last game. We're seeing mid lane really Biokong dominating. We're seeing a really strong start from Daylyn and Aive.
I mean, when you take a look at it, let's take a look at the individual lanes. Oscar, what do you feel about the bot lane?
Well, as someone who plays the bot lane a lot, I've never really seen a Morgana evolution, but I've got to say that Aive is doing really good with the dark bindings, but Daylyn's gonna have to know how to respond to it because he's not really reacting fast enough towards that, and I think that's a really big problem with when it comes to Morgana. When it comes to Astronaut Horse and Bill 9, Jinx and Janna, we've seen it last game, and honestly, Astronaut Horse did a really good game, and I'm expecting another great performance from him. But I wonder if he's gonna wait for his ult again, because I think that was the issue last time, and that's gonna be the issue again this time. He waits for his ult to be really there until he really starts coming out of his shell and playing. So for jungle, Blackphobia and and a really good hand, and Astronaut Horse is gonna take a lot of damage. It's gonna be the first blood, but Blackphobia comes in. Daylyn's gonna take a lot of damage. Is Bill 9 gonna go down? He does get exhausted. Daylyn does flash to get it. He does use the heal, but he gets taken down by the turret.
Yeah, I also like to mention how well that Morgana played out that scenario. Anyways, away from it. Oh no, top lane, Nasus is getting assaulted.
Assaulted.
That's the word.
That's the word. He's getting assaulted. And AsunaHatesRyan takes a lot of damage. Two flashes burn. It's an ignite. Is AsunaHatesRyan gonna go down? He does go down. And now Biokong taking a lot of damage from Abbco. The camera pans away, so I can't follow with it. But I imagine nothing has happened because of that.
Anyways, I'd like to say how well that Morgana played out that team fight in the bottom not too long ago, a minute ago. And I just like to say that Amumu could have definitely ended Lucian's life before he did even more damage, but there was this split second where Morgana could shield Lucian, and he did. And that was really well played by Morgana, and with the addition of all of the bindings that she's making, she's doing a lot of work.
Yeah, doing a lot of work, and doing I think that's why maybe picking Leona wasn't a great pick after all, because like I said, she really depended. Aive really depended on the ult in the end. So looks like Daylyn's gonna be all alone right now, and let's look a bit at the creep so far. So very close. I mean, 36 to 36, 18 to 18, 34 to 31, 24 to 30. Not a big difference. I mean, it's very close compared to last game, where after 6 minutes, and Zamran doing a bit of damage in RedHotBlaze, but he should be able to get away without too much. But he does have his ult now, Zamran. So bot lane, I imagine, needs to be careful with this. And Kope is giving helping hands. Anyways,
How many? Okay.
looking at we're looking at the stacks for RedHotBlaze, and
he currently has 72 stacks.
ooh, 72 stacks.
So for 6 minutes, that's a decent amount of stacks. But for a good NASA's, he'd usually get around maybe at least 100 at this point. So I'm disappointed. As a NASA's player, I feel violated. Oh, and Chang goes in.
Ooh, and a really good binding again from Aive, and Daylyn's gonna try to do as much damage as he can, but he's not gonna be able. But a good shield again used. Aive is gonna be like, is so far doing a really good game. Can he carry out this performance? AsunaHatesRyan so far is doing a much better performance. I gotta give credit to him compared to last game, but he is sort of getting. Excuse me. Biokong's doing good in keeping ahead in CS right now, and we're seeing that. Aive doing immensely well. It's almost scary, You get what I mean? And Daylyn doing a bit of damage on Bill 9, but he should back away because this turret's coming close. And Zamran right now, he's poking a lot. I see a lot of poking, but they gotta be careful because look, top lane, the crab is not being killed. There's no wards. I mean, he doesn't know if Blackphobia could come in. And RedHotBlaze taking a lot of damage from Zamran. Zamran is not gonna be able. Is he gonna be able to kill him? He's doing a lot of damage, but I mean, RedHotBlaze does have his potions. He has 3 more potions right now, so it doesn't look like he's gonna be coming home anytime soon.
This is the opposite of what happened last game with the top lane. So, sorry about that, Oscar. This is totally different. Okay, it's not gonna work. Hey man, come on. Okay, share your opinion. Okay, this is the total opposite of what happened last game. Last game we saw Shen falling, getting toppled by the Nasus. The Nasus was able to free farm. Shen learned his lesson. He's playing more aggressive. And what is Aive doing?
What is Aive doing? And Aive is gonna go down, slain by the turret. Now, it's pretty funny, but I mean, nobody gets the kill, so I think in the end it doesn't really matter. But I think it's because they really want to get down that turret really early. But you gotta admit, it's a bit funny, and they do manage to get the turret, so I guess it was beneficial. You gotta give credit, but I don't think it was necessary, to be honest.
I mean, just think of it this way: she died, so they could get the turret.
Yeah,
that always cheers me up.
Oh, that's what I just said. But yeah, thanks. That's what I just said.
Fine, if you gotta be that way, I'm
No. Sorry. So let's talk about Biokong. Is he gonna deliver? You think the same performance he did last game?
I mean, it's Biokong. We don't really know what's gonna happen in a champion that we've never really seen him play that much, or at least I haven't seen him play that much. And it was Shen going in with low health. Not sure what Zamran is trying to do when Nasus can out damage. And Abbco goes in. Oriana ults to the turret.
Oh, but he's AsunaHatesRyan. He's gonna go down again. Oh man, Biokong is just legendary. A good dark bounty, but I mean, Daylyn is just not there, and Zamran taking a lot of damage from this. RedHotBlaze is gonna just do so much damage. Not gonna go down. And ult used by Daylyn. A weird, maybe trying to fill the way. They're trying to go really in, but I mean, Aive is just too far behind to land.
I mean, we can see how scared bot lane is when they're running away from the Morgana. Because right now, at that point, if it was a different champion, if it wasn't Morgana, the Jinx could have just won it. But it was Morgana, and it was Aive on that Morgana, and they just backed off. They didn't want to deal with it.
And so top lane taking a bit of damage.
Oh, and oh my goodness, Shen teleporting to a minion instead of the turret. That was probably a mistake. That might cost them.
Hey, we all make mistakes. I mean, so shout out to my parents. Anyways. Yeah, joke of the day. So going back to it, bot lane did a good job pushing top. Astronaut horse being a bit too in, but look, Blackphobia is coming from the side. He does have the red buff, and they're not expecting this right now. This is a big red knight.
Coming in from
a bit of damage, and then it's gonna be exhausted. He's definitely gonna go down. Aive, he's gonna take. It's an ult use. Oh, what a foul flash! And Aive is gonna go down. Daylyn, he's still getting chased. He's not dead yet. Oh, Jason kills him.
You gotta calm down, Oscar. Okay, so let's recap the events in a language that we can all understand. Gets ulted.
Oh, Biokong, he's not gonna go down to it. It's a low Biokong. He's trying to run away. RedHotBlaze coming in. Abbco taking a lot of damage from this. They're both taking a lot of damage. They're all trying to run away. But RedHotBlaze, I mean, he's a monster.
All
he's gonna go
sorts of flashes being burned Holy cow! Oriana,
he's gonna use the ult. He's gonna use the ult. It's a pretty good ult use, and now Xtreme BM is gonna have to run away.
But this is a mess. It's like a mosh pit. You don't know what's going on. Flashes are being burned everywhere. We don't know which team has the lead. It looks like one team has the lead, and all of a sudden the other team has the lead. Nothing happens.
It's like me trying to eat a taco. It's just everywhere. Lame joke of the day. After the good joke of the day, lame joke of the day. So
you gotta have a balance, right?
Yeah, balance. I mean, so.
Oh my goodness! You should get a medal for that.
Oh my God, Astronaut we're taking a bit of damage from this, and like I said, Astronaut Horse, he's doing it again. He's going too far in, not being careful enough. Daylyn getting a bit of damage on that turret, and a good shield there used. And RedHotBlaze just got a shameful miss there from Aive, but I mean it happens. Daylyn going a bit too in right there, and I mean this could be a big issue.
Anyways, speaking of issue, the Journalism Club would like to promote their...
let's talk about another subject. The commercials are for after the game, okay? So, thank you, though. Yeah, Journalism Club, you know, that kind of crap.
Yeah, if you would like to pre-order your copy of the new and updated Eagle News, you can pre-order...
No. Okay, let's go towards. Looks like we're heading towards the dragon. Looks like the Hot Horses group will be going towards getting that dragon. And, I mean, it's gonna be maybe contested. Let's see if Abbco can do something. I know he burned his flash. It's gonna be tough. Oh, wasted ulti right there. And he does manage to steal it. Oh, and he does go down though. And now JM is getting cheated. Can't get the dark bunny, but I mean, in the end, it's not really gonna matter. He does get it on Biokong, the rotation one, and it's a double kill from Jace. I mean, Biokong, he's doing immensely well. 18.5 to 18 though. A really good steal there from the Abbco.
In the beginning, we were questioning ourselves whether or not this Jace will manage to pull out and carry his team. Right now, Biokong is doing a lot right now. If you take a look at his score, 5-1-0, that is not bad. And we've seen he's just gonna get stronger. Jace is just annoying late game.
Zamran, he's gonna be, he does get a bit of damage on that turret, but looks like RedHotBlaze comes from behind and managed to push him away. AsunaHatesRyan doing a better performance, honestly. 1-2-0. At least it's a kill this time. Don't want to be mean. But I gotta say, so far, I mean, Horses crew, I mean, the team I picked so far is just, it's a bit off top, but I mean, the goal is still fairly equal, and anything can happen. I mean, they don't have any turrets, and that's, I think, gonna be an issue. They need to start, you know, going for objectives and getting some turrets. And looks like they're trying to cancel vision and doing a good job on it. And Kevin, tying a tie.
Yeah, I need some practice. Reminder for everyone here that goes to AIS, winter uniform officially begins next week, Monday. So I'm just gonna practice putting on this tie.
Yeah, very good commentating there. Very productive. So it looks like everybody's really going towards looks like we're gonna see the first. Zamran does try to go in, but I mean he's not gonna get enough damage. But the turret does go in. Could he get it? I mean, a red turret has been destroyed, so it's 2 turrets to 0 right now. But obviously, top turret's taking a lot of damage. Zamran does a good job so far holding it out, but I don't see how RedHotBlaze, really, having issues with taking it down next time. So it looks like they're going towards the red buff. Oh, what a missed attack from Daylyn there. We didn't see anything. Maybe it wasn't even for. It wasn't for that. Oh, and they're trying to sneak it from Biokong. The shield. Oh, and it's great. Oh, there you Biokong's taking a lot of damage. The dark binding goes on, and it's definitely gonna be a shutdown.
I think it's best we don't use the bot.
Yeah, we don't use the bot anymore, but it's a shutdown there. 7-4. Where have I seen this score before? I don't know. But Zamran trying to take, and it's gonna be another turret taken out. This is 3 turrets to 0. Kills don't mean much when you're 2 turrets down, and 22k to 21k. So right now, they're getting the objectives done right now, Xtreme BM, and they're doing a really good job at it. And look, I mean, they're trying to go towards the mid turret, the inner turret right now. But I can see Blackphobia can sneak in right now and try to land the ulti. He doesn't get the Q. A bad ulti. I mean, he does get Abbco, but he could have done so much better right there. And I mean, they're not going to get a kill, and Astronaut is going to go down. Really good dark binding on Bill 9, and he's definitely going to go down. I mean, Xtreme BM is doing immensely well right now. It's incredible.
I don't know. All I can say is that I feel like the school can improve the quality of the pie.
I mean, I think you're too far away from the computer, but
anyways, again, Oh no, Biokong is coming up. Can he fight against 3 people? Nasus is teleporting in. Is Aive gonna get Pimcane? We're just gonna have to see.
Okay, that's the joke of the day. Asuna hates. So it looks like they're not gonna get many kills. I mean, Abbco's gonna go down on this one. Biokong, he's the master, but can he carry his team? It looks like Blackphobia finding the crab, you know, being used. I mean,
yeah, you have to think though that team fight in the mid lane could have gone both ways. If you took a look at the blue team and the amount of health that they had, they were really low. Red team could have managed to pull out a victory in terms of that team fight, but they couldn't. Jinx died early because Aive is just too good at landing those dark bindings.
Yeah, and looks like the four musketeers are coming in. Dragons are spawning in 1 minute, so I mean in 2 minutes. My bad. And looks like it's time to make the conflict that would cause Fortress crews to have to stay behind and get an uncontested dragon. So I feel like they might try to push the lane. Ooh, and actually they get some kills. Our Astronaut horse going too far in again, but he does have the ult, so he's pretty safe. And the tornado coming in, it's gonna miss just by that much. But if Aive can get a good dark binding, which I mean you can't blame him for now, has done a really good job with it. Yeah, it could become an issue. Now the shield tree's on the turret a lot. You can't see the turret now. I imagine the turret's not shooting it too far down. They're gonna have to run away right now, but I'm expecting the dragon to go towards Xtreme BM.
I mean, right now, you take a look at Xtreme BM, they are on the offensive now. Dragon is going to come up at roughly 50 seconds. They should be the one that's going to take the down.
Ooh, it looks like a blue turret that destroyed the first one of the game, and it's the bot lane one, so 3 turrets to 1. So they're coming back a little. I mean, we have the Winions, and the top turret, the Winions are just winning right now. They have 2 turrets now, 3 to 2. Ooh, was that an ult? Did that use an ult? And now everybody's going in. RedHotBlaze, a really good ult there by you, Astronaut horse. He's going to take a lot of damage. Abbco is going to take immensely a lot of damage. That's going to be a big issue. Now Dragon's going to be really tough. And now also Blackphobia goes down now, so Dragon's going to be even tougher. RedHotBlaze using his own. He can get a bit of damage and does get the dark binding on Bill 9, and he will manage to run away. Biokong now, the master, the faker, the expected. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna go in? No, it doesn't look like it, but it does look like they're gonna go towards the dragon. An uncontested dragon, I imagine.
A jungler for a jungler. It wouldn't be a good idea to start the dragon now. They should just, right now, both teams should just try to push out the lanes as much as they can and wait for the junglers to show up.
Okay, now this is low. Talking about ties, Jace has a good tie. So Aive is back, and looks like Horse's crew, I might be wrong, will be taking this dragon, but Abbco's coming. He already did steal it once. Can he steal it again? And looks like he doesn't. It's gonna be the first buff right now. Blackphobia misses it. Abbco is really, fairly in there. He's gonna try to go in.
It looks like the blue team is trying to engage right now.
Yeah. RedHotBlaze, Abbco taking way too much damage from this. GM always landing those dark bindings, and I mean they're doing a lot of damage. I mean the exhaust goes on, and right now Zamran, he's taking a lot of damage from his Blackphobia. We're way too in from this, but I mean it's going out. Aive, the master, is gone down. Zamran's going down again. RedHotBlaze are going through the thingy that makes you go faster. I forgot what it's called. Thank you. I can't believe I just called it a thingy. Oh my gosh. I'd like to apologize for this because that was just bad. So 7-Eleven, our favorite stop. Go shop there, buy your daily products.
So you can advertise for 7-Eleven, but we can't advertise for our school magazine.
Well, you can't advertise.
You're a hypocrite.
You can't advertise for something. And Daylyn going in on Bill Knight, taking a lot of damage from this. It's gonna be the ult, and it's gonna be a kill. But now Biokong, the faker, he's coming from behind. Will he be able to go get it? Doesn't look like it. Aive trying to get the dark binding that does not manage. Gets a shield on. Baron is now alive actually. Misses the dark binding. So 8-11. If we have one more kill, it's 9-11. Illuminati is real. You gotta admit.
Okay.
Good time, man. You're doing a good job.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the perfect size.
Oh, that's what she said. That's what she said. Joke with the competition. Oh, a good ult that gets a lot of damage on Aive and now shut down. Daylyn does go down and good ult, but now Blackphobia goes in. He's gonna get the ult on Zamran. Zamran's probably gonna take a lot of damage from this. They're all coming in. Astronaut horse way to it. Oh, what a great ult, and now they're forced to, you know, go towards trying to get killed. Biokong taking a lot of damage from this. Can he be shut down? And doesn't look like it. Abbco goes down. Zamran finally gets shut down.
Even if he gets shut down, Jinx is gonna clean up. No problem.
And Zamran almost gets Astronaut horse down. AsunaHatesRyan really way too far from this. Oh, Aive misses it. Aive was alive. I thought it was dead. And so 2 people alive. I mean, Horse's crew is just doing a spectacular game right now, but you can't deny the fact that Xtreme BM is trying their best. So we should think of that. Yeah.
Great observations, Oscar.
Thank you very much. And let's look at the items because you're the master. I'm gonna compliment the sidestone again. Looks like Jenna, you know, building, trying to get some mana regen right there. Last Whisper already built for Jason. He's gonna try, you know, to that armor penetration. Ooh. How much does he ignore for the armor? Does he ignore the armor?
Well, I don't take a look at stats. I just know that it penetrates armor.
Yeah, it penetrates armor. My bad.
Hey man, I'm just filling in for somebody that's supposed to show up.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you're better than him. Trust me.
Hey, I've retired, man.
So looking at the items, me judging from support, there's not really surprise builds right there. You have an Infinity's Edge right now on Lucian, and looks like he's gonna build a not a Bloodthirster.
Are you gonna say Cutlass?
No, he's trying to build a. No, none of them. He's not gonna try to build a Raider King. He has a zillion, so he's gonna try. Yeah, Lucian. He's gonna try to build a what? Attack speed.
What?
Phantom Dancer. I imagine him trying to battle Phantom Dancer. This is just getting embarrassing for me. I should just stop talking.
Nah, it's probably not as embarrassing at the time where you thought builds want to cut this built into something else other than build later than you can.
Oh, Blackphobia. I mean, Aive getting caught out right there. Using the ult. I mean, a good ult. And Astronaut horse taking a lot of damage. He's the one who, you know, who get a kill. But pretty good. Pretty good ult there. Manages to save his life. And Zamran does get the kill on Astronaut horse. But Abbco, is he gonna go down? No, he doesn't go down. He does take out Veil Knight. And now he does go down. Because, I mean, look at this. This is Biokong, the king. He gets a double kill. Is he gonna get more kills? Oh, Blackphobia goes down because of right now. Really good job there by AsunaHatesRyan. Really good dark binding there landed by Morgana. And a 3 for 2, so a good job there. Xtreme BM trying to come back a little from this. The Dragon's responding 1 minute, so they're going to try to push as much as they can right now. Because, I mean, it's only RedHotBlaze and Biokong. I mean, Biokong's a master. Oh! He gets the kill on Daylyn.
Biokong with that massive damage. How does it... Let's take a look at some of the items. It's ridiculous. That Manimune, Brutalizer, Last Whisper. It's just a lot of penetration packed into one. It's just... Wow.
Yeah.
Biokong, we were asking him to pull off a campaign where it's not really centered around stealth, and he managed to pull it off quite well.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's not. He usually likes assassin champions, so it's a bit weird to see him playing something other than that. And looks like the crab is still alive. So it looks like still they're not. Well, they are taking advantage of the crab. I'm talking about the crab way too much. So 3-2 to 3. We're 25 minutes in. 35 to 37k. I mean, they could surrender. I mean, they surrendered last time, so I wonder if they're gonna do it again this time.
Nah, they won't do it this time. This time they're trying to do this for real. Because if they lose this one, first one,
But they get to go home.
and go fight to the end. That's my philosophy.
Your philosophy may be different from theirs.
Well, because we're friends.
Oh no, there's a line. So Biokong coming in, taking a lot of damage from this. Trying to do as much damage as he can, but not managing to get a lot. Astronaut horse not really poking around with his tornadoes right now. I think he should try that. He could try a tornado right now. You could try a tornado right now. You could try a tornado right now. Astronaut horse, you're not doing it. Aive taking a lot of damage from this. We're not seeing as many plays we did from the start. The dragon is alive. I think they're going to try to go in, but Horse's crew is coming from behind. But could they go fast enough? I don't believe they can. Oh, Astronaut horse gets taken down, and Zamran goes all the way in. He does get the kill. Blackphobia goes on Bill Knight. There's going to be a teleport coming from behind. Yuhang goes down, and now Daylyn taking a lot of damage for this. He's going to go down, but also Aive is going to go down. Abbco, he's taking a lot of damage. He's going to go down. But Biokong is going to go down. It's going to be a triple kill right now. AsunaHatesRyan is going to go down. And it's going to be not an ace because Zamran manages to escape from this, and Blackphobia. Will they try to go for a dragon? I don't. I mean, I don't see it. Zamran is gonna be hiding from here. Is he gonna throw? He does put the ward, so Blackphobia should have now an idea. He does see there is a ward next to Zamran, so they do have an idea. I don't know why they don't just go for him, but I guess Zamran just decides to run away from this, which is a smart decision. So they're gonna get an uncontested dragon.
At least they have. At least.
So they get it. It's gonna be their second buff, the pushing power. So that's gonna be.
Oh, they get the crab.
They get the crab. Oh, the dark binding doesn't land just yet, and they get the crab. I mean, crabs are important, but they're also a very bad disease. So careful, kids. Don't get crabs. Looking back to Astronaut horse right now.
Are you speaking from experience, Oscar?
Oh yeah, you know, me and crabs. First the crab. I'm so tired. One game per day is just enough for me. So Astronaut horse using the shell and Biokong. Biokong doing immensely a lot of damage. Oh, the power bindings are just not landing right now. And let's look at the creeps. I mean, right now there's a huge difference in creeps. I mean, only Daylyn has just more creeps and Abbco. Then, oh, Astronaut horse gets picked out again. A great ult there used by Daylyn. I think a lot of damage. Biokong is going to be taken down again, and Astronaut horse is going to be taken down. Aive is going to be taken down. RedHotBlaze does use the ulti. He's doing a bit of damage, but he does have a lot of tank right there. And Abbco, he's going to try to go in, but Daylyn also really good Zanyas there used by AsunaHatesRyan. And
anyways, we've mentioned this before. I felt like if it wasn't, oh no, Jinx probably got a foot, and no, he's not. But anyways, I'd like to mention that the Orianna ult was able to kind of act as a disengage, which is odd because that's usually used as an engage for a team fight. But what happened here was that after the ult, the team was kind of separated for a while. And they were immobile for a few seconds, and that was enough for Xtreme BM to do enough damage to dissuade them from trying to advance any further and just back off.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to. Yeah. Okay. I'm just happy to see that right now the team I said was gonna win is winning. Well, they're winning by 3K probably, but I mean,
my faith in Xtreme BM is. I have faith in them.
You have faith in Zamran right now.
Huh?
You have faith in Zamran.
Why would I have faith in him?
How was it like laning against him?
It was okay. He was fun with it. He didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Oh, shots fired. Okay, anyways, RedHotBlaze facing a bit of damage for the bad. Not responsive.
No, Amumu was the wonderful ult.
Really good ult, and another really good ult for the Astronaut horse, but he does go down yet again. But Abbco does, Bill9 does manage to get a kill on Abbco. But look, I mean. Wow, this turned around really well because look, Blackphobia is gonna go down. It's gonna be an no, it's not gonna be an ace, but this is Biokong right now. They're all gonna have to recon because Biokong is pushing. He's gonna be trying to push to the inhibitors right now. But I mean, are they gonna turn this around? Is Zamran staying here?
No, they're just gonna back out.
He's gonna back out. I mean, Biokong's gonna manage to get this through. He's gonna manage. Zamran gets in just in time. Is he gonna get the kill? No, there's a look, and now there's a exhaust used on Biokong. He's gonna take a lot of damage to find misses, and it's gonna be a kill on Biokong, but I mean the scores are back equal one. We saw a really good, fight there put by Xtreme BM. But I mean, because they weren't paying attention, Biokong managed to get inhibitors already. Now that's going to be an issue because remember they have the pushing power buff. I don't know how long it's going to last. It's probably over by now. But if they manage to get another dragon, it's going to be bigger issues right there for Xtreme BM. And I see me, predicting this game right.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, right now it's not your team that's it's not your team that's in the lead right now.
Horses Cruise equally in 7.
Yeah, sure, they may be in the lead right now, but it looks like the momentum is swinging in favor of Xtreme BM right now.
But I mean 5-3. What do you think, Lopez? Lopez does not know what to say, man. If only he was that productive in class, you know what I mean? And Bill9, so now they're going towards it. They have a bit of that shield. Dragons are spawning in 2 minutes.
I'm gonna turn on the lights. It's so powerful.
Yeah, they spawn. Thank you, oh my gosh, my eyes. Let's turn on.
Hold on. Okay.
Ooh man, the pickles. So, looking towards this game, so you're still deciding that Xtreme BM is going to win.
Yes.
You still think that?
Oh,
what a great.
The entire red team is going in. Oh yeah, the ult. Wow, massive damage done to red team, but it looks like Jinx is just here to clean up with. No! Warwick doing a lot of damage. And Nass is coming in, but it looks like it might be too late.
You're speechless right now. Abbco taking a lot of damage from this. He's gonna not good. It doesn't look like he's gonna go down. Blackphobia chasing, activating his W. Oh, what a great play there by Zamran. Juking, I mean not juking, but avoiding that Q. RedHotBlaze still chasing, but I don't think he's gonna catch up. And his ult is gone now. He should probably back away from this, and he does. So right now, I mean, Xtreme BM is doing really good with their plays. This is the second play they do where they actually get more kills than death. So I gotta give the props to them. They're doing good, and we might look towards a third game.
I hope not. At what time is it? I hope it's not getting too late.
It's 5:12.
Because I have curfew. My mom expects.
Our co-commentator has a curfew. Ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I got to be up there by 8.
I bet by 8? I'm gonna tell your mother. If Kevin's mother's watching this, he plays League of Legends till 2 a.m.
No, I don't. I'm tired.
Yes, that's right. We should have Skyrim competitions.
Yeah.
Who can level up, you know, the fastest.
What is the fastest way to level up? I feel like the fastest way to level up is
Greybeards.
Smithing. Smithing iron daggers.
About this. Okay, looking back towards the game. Sorry for tracking away. So it looks like Daylyn and Aive are hiding away, trying to maybe get Biokong. Abbco's going in. They don't know. Actually, there's a bit of pings right there, so they know that the red team knows that they're in, but the blue team does not know that they know that they're in there.
Whoa, that was way up.
Yeah, the ult there used by Daylyn. Not the greatest idea, but does get a bit of damage there. Astronaut horse. World record for the most death so far. Oh, Aive taking a bit of damage from this Daylyn, a bit too in. He forgets that he's the ADC. Abbco goes in. Astronaut horse taking a lot of damage. Pretty good ult there used by AsunaHatesRyan, and now Jace Biokong, he's gonna get 2 kills on this one, and now he's gonna get any more kills. Biokong, he's trying to run away. He's gonna probably go down, and he does go down. Abbco gets the kill, and then Blackphobia. Is he gonna die? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Abbco taking so much damage. He flashes away Zamran. He's gonna be in trouble now. Is he gonna go down? Oh, he misses. He's avoided, but I mean, AsunaHatesRyan does get the kill on Blackphobia. So 28 to 28 right now. This game is really, really, really close, and I mean.
It's getting to the point where the game, that one team fight can determine whether or not the team will lose or not.
Yes. And anyways, when we look at this, AsunaHatesRyan doing a much better game this one, 8-3-14 compared to the last game with Twisted Fate. Pretty smart decision to play Orianna. Don't know if it's one of his mains, but I think it's a really good idea to play this. Looking towards bot lane, Aive doing a really fantastic game, 2-8-22, landing those dark bindings, doing a great job with the shields, having a wonderful game right now. And when I look at Abbco, well, you know, he's the main damage in this, and he's doing exactly like last game. Astronaut horse taking getting dark binding there, misses the tornado yet again. But I gotta give it to Astronaut horse. He's doing a great job when it comes to his ultis.
Lands the binding. Amumu decides to Q inside, but decides to back out. Okay, whatever you say, Oscar.
Hashtag hearing me. Anyways, the dragon's back up, so that's gonna be tough. I mean, they're both very equal. They're both exactly almost the same in gold. So it's gonna be tough to see, you know, who's gonna get it. It looks like Xtreme BM so far has the territory. Get rid of wards. Excuse me. Oh, the Biokong just does so much damage right now. Daylyn, does he do enough damage? Can he retaliate from this? Can AsunaHatesRyan maybe retaliate from this? I have to see the crab is getting a bit taken down right there, but crab is automatically ignore. RedHotBlaze right now. Ooh, Biokong doing just too much poke. They're gonna have to back away from it. A really good ult there used by Blackphobia. He's doing a lot of damage. Aive is gonna probably go down. Oh, what a good ult there used by AsunaHatesRyan, and now Abbco has gone down, and Zamran has gone down, and this is going to be a big issue right there. RedHotBlaze, he's still going to be taking a lot of damage. Aive, Daylyn's going to go down, and now is Aive going to go down? Doesn't it? Oh, misses the flash, but Bill 9 goes down as well, and I mean, oh, Blackphobia goes down, but he doesn't have enough health. Shitty, great dark banding there used by Aive, who's just unkillable so far. I mean, well, yeah, died 3 times, but still. Oh! AsunaHatesRyan does go down. It's a 3-4-4. It's a 3-4-4, and impressive performance, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get the dragon on this one because too much damage has been taken. Biokong trying to find Aive, but he doesn't see the ward. 30-32. This game is going on. We have a guest right there.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? You're a mid laner.
Yeah.
You want to discuss a bit how your experiences as a mid laner?
I'm glad that they didn't get the champion that I played. So if I'm playing this game, I'll be playing either Akali, Karina, or Ari.
So the cheap champs, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the cheap champs. And it looks like Xtreme BM is going towards that dragon right now. They're not getting it contested. Blackphobia is going to try a really good ult. The blue team does get it now. Blackphobia goes in, but that's a bit of a problem right now because he's really tanky, so he's not going to get a really good EUs there by Fail9. And looks like we have a pause.
Thanks, Oscar.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Bam! Man,
That timing, though.
timing was perfect. So, going back towards this game, wonder maybe somebody DC'd, maybe somebody had issues, you know. But going back towards Fail9 getting caught out there, but I mean, the turret's right there. We need to see turret pushes. We're not seeing any turret pushes, but I mean, the last turrets are the hardest. These turrets are the hardest push because they have a shield, which is really annoying. It doesn't teleport. A really good ult there by Blackphobia. Zamran's taking a bit of damage, and Daylyn's going to have to back away from this. Abbco is going to be staying. Aive is definitely going to be killed. And now, I mean, look at this. It's 2 people
And now
down.
it's rolling in the favor of the red team. Dude, this game is just absolute craziness. We keep seeing one team in the lead, and then we see another team the next fight. It's really difficult to predict. A quadra kill.
It's a quadra kill. Where is the Penta? We will not see the Penta because she's going the wrong way.
Right now, they should just push as hard as they can, just try to win the game. Or at least take out the mid inhibitor because it's open right now. They can take it. But instead, it looks like they're just gonna transition into bear pit.
It looks like the Astronaut horse is going to be very happy about this, and he's going to brag about it a lot. He wins this. And looks like they're going towards the Baron, which is not a dumb decision, but I really expected them to push more, because that would have been, I think, more beneficial. But hey, they want to go for the Baron, you're my guest. I'm a commentator, not both.
Why not both?
Yeah, so, looks like the gold is expanding, but it's still pretty little, and we still haven't seen a lot of turret hits.
How is 6k gold little?
It's not good.
You won.
So, let's look at these items. Kevin, why don't you talk about that?
Well, as I've mentioned earlier before, Nasus is building the way that he should be. Triforce is really the only offensive item that he really needs. Everything else should be just tank-oriented items. Magic Resist, Frozen Heart. So Nasus is doing a good job so far. He's not dying too much. We see the contributions that he's making: 4 kills, 17 assists. That's pretty decent for somebody that's meant to be farming on the top lane for a long time. And also, if you take a look at Jace, he is full build. He is done. He cannot get any stronger than he is right now. And 18-12. Yeah, it speaks a lot. 18 kills, 12 assists.
Biokong is the faker of this competition.
Yes, he
Sorry,
is.
Kick and Dry.
Yes, he is.
The truth hasn't spoken.
And right now, it feels like the Horses crew are in it together. I'm not sure how to say this, but when you take a look at Xtreme BM, the previous games that they played before patch 4.20, they've orchestrated team fights so well together, and it just feels lacking this game.
Yeah, it does feel like it's lacking right now, and JF does still get the Dark Bindings from, I say 90% of the time does get the Dark Bindings, but the issue is there's not enough fast response for that. And now in the end, in this part of the game, there's nothing much you can do, because in fact if they go in, the whole entire team is there. And look, I mean, Biokong has Guardian Angel. This is going to make him super tough to kill, especially that they don't even have their turrets anymore. So it's gonna be a really hard thing to destroy. And look at the minions. Look at the mother freaking minions right there. I mean, I say this is gonna be an inhibitor right there.
Okay. Gotta get the find off.
Oh, and hey, look who predicted it. Bill 9 gets the blue inhibitor right now. We need to look at this. What is that? What is the horses going to try to do? Are they going to try? Looks like they're going to try to go towards the bot lane. How can Xtreme BM defend this? This is a really tough question to ask. I mean, it's a tough question to ask right there. I'm surprised they're not surrendering. I guess it is the last game of the competition. I guess it's quite a a nice game so far. But I don't see. It's gonna be really tough because they need to pick somebody out. They need to pick somebody out to come back from this. But I mean, Horses Crew is traveling as a group constantly, so I don't see them being. I don't see them coming back from this. And you're lucky this did not run out of because that would have been bad. So, anyways, Kevin, anything to add? So yeah, turrets have been taken down. 7 turrets to 3. 7 turrets to 3 right now. I mean, Xtreme BM is just having a really tough time now defending this. Now it's, if I was good at math, I'd say it's a big advantage, gold advantage, but I still suck at math. So sadly, I'm just gonna say it's a big gold advantage. I'm not gonna do the calculation for you because I'm too lazy for it. So, looking at... Yeah, anyways, thanks Jackie for the math. Jackie, the math guy, even though he's in statistic. He's single, yeah, he's single right now, so if you want to date him, girls, he is free. Well, he does have his right hand. So it's tough because right now they're pushing from both angles right now, from top to bottom, so it's becoming really tough. But look, I mean, they're pinging the dragon right now. They're honestly gonna go for dragon.
Hey man, this commentating comes naturally. You can't force it, Oscar. Okay?
I'm trying to force it.
Anyways, it looks like the blue team is going to stay together. They are almost, or if not, completed with their builds. And Dragon Buff goes to the red team. Okay, you gotta play that game fine.
Okay, look, really good ult there used by Blackphobia, and Daylyn's gonna take a lot of damage. He's probably gonna go down. Yo is used really good shockwave there, and Abbco does go down, but also RedHotBlaze Blackphobia does get freaking ignited. He does go down. Daylyn takes a lot of damage from it, but he does have the Guardian Angel. I completely forgot about that. And the Dark Binding misses on Biokong. Biokong goes in. He does get exhausted, and look at this Bill 9. He's gonna go down, and Aive is gonna go down. Astronaut Horse going a bit too far in again, but the ult just doesn't land, and it's a good ult there used by Astronaut Horse. And a 2 for 3.
Yeah, that was bad decision making on the part of Bill 9 over there. He decided to go behind the lines alone against a group of 3 people while the rest of his team is falling back. It was questionable, and we see the miscommunication that's been happening with the team, and that's probably one of the reasons why they are not in sync. But meanwhile, the fight has been happening in the bottom lane. The other lanes have been pushing, and the turret's been getting low. So that was...
Yeah, it's becoming a big issue.
Yes.
Just like girls. Hey.
Speaking of issue... if you guys would like to pre-order your magazines, take a look around the school.
Okay, anyway, so talking about something else, because we don't have time for commercials right now. Maybe if Xtreme BM win the game, we have time for commercial. Baron's responding in 0.56 seconds right there. Astronaut Horse is going towards warding that. This commentating is so sweet. If you want to vote for who your favorite commentator is between the list of Quack, Kevin, and Oscar, go ahead, because it's definitely not going to be Quack because he doesn't show up anymore. So yeah, so you can already tell the top 2 is going to be Kevin and I.
We just have to wait for maybe 1 minute, and the time difference will probably fix itself, and Quack will hear it in his spectators who know.
Yeah, well, Quack, you're a pussy. It's been said. Anyways, you don't give up on a job like that. Anyways, Daylyn, they're getting their jungle. They're re-securing the jungle right there, and I really appreciate that. I gotta say that I find that weird that Horses Crew, I mean, it's dominating, you know, by 6.6k right now. And they're not doing anything with the jungle. They're not trying to steal jungle items, or jungle items, my bad. Jungle creeps. So I find that a bit odd. I gotta say, especially that Biokong does tons of damage right there. So, I mean, and he has his Guardian Angel, so I don't see why he would be too scared to go in if he goes in with his team. So 7 turrets to 3. The inhibitor has respawned. So that's good news for Biokong, but the Baron is alive right now, and I mean they're going directly towards it. Astronaut Horse does spot the ward though; he is going to destroy it, and they're going towards it. Is Xtreme BM going to react fast enough? Well, it looks like they're going towards, but I don't see them contesting this. I said if Abbco can pull another one, sweet smite.
And the tornado lands on 2 people. The team fight has started, and Mumu goes deep in, ults. And it's 3 against Shen right now. Shen's gotta go down. Lucian's trying to do as much damage as he can, but decides he cannot do it. Snipe from Jace all the way from downtown, gets Morgana, and red team is on the offensive.
Biokong does use the Guardian Angel on this one. Daylyn is gonna go down finally, and then RedHotBlaze is gonna go down. AsunaHatesRyan is gonna get choose right there, and oh, it's gonna get Bill 9 on this one, and it looks like it's gonna be a 1v1.
Wow, Orianna doing a lot of damage. We are in the phase of the game where everyone has completed their builds. And one team fight can swing the favor, can swing the momentum around.
AsunaHatesRyan trying to defend the base right now. Lucky for him, everybody has died, so it's gonna be a 1-for-1 for about 30 seconds right there. So nothing much is gonna happen from this. This game is gonna be 15 minutes long, and I doubt it's gonna end, you know, in the next few seconds.
And then they surrender, and you've been proven wrong.
So AsunaHatesRyan coming out, trying to push a bit of the mid lane right there. Biokong and the first respawns are coming in, Abbco and Blackphobia. And it looks like everybody's respawning. Oh, and a turret has been destroyed on this one. So it's a 7 turrets to 4, so a bit beneficial there for Xtreme BM. Though I really hope they don't win this, because I really don't want to commentate anymore right now, because I'm really dead. Can we have the game, if they win, can we have the game tomorrow?
They just bring Quack up here.
Yeah, Quack's the only last game. Hey, you think we're good commentators? Well, too bad, Quack's here. Ooh, and Blackphobia getting taken by the crabs, and he's infected now. Going back towards his friends to infect them.
Oscar, what the hell?
I'm dead, man. I'm really hungry. It looks like Biokong, you know, he's doing a lot of damage right there. My hands.
Okay, you've been talking too much. You should take a 1-minute break. Alright, clearing wards around the Baron pit. It looks like they might try to do the Baron dance here, get one person to engage and start the fight. NASA is trying to do as much damage as he can before the fight begins, but ends up getting damaged. Jake's doing a lot of work, trying to kite, but it's not going to be in favor of the Horses crew. Instead, Xtreme BM is going to come out on top, and they're going to take the mid turret. Oh man, they are going to push the inhibited turret. And they could end the game here potentially, if they can push fast enough.
Yeah, they probably are going to end the game, and Belna's going to be taking a lot of damage from this. It's going to be an exhaust. And look, I mean, look at the counter right now. It's a 40-second counter. I mean, look.
Yeah, they can end the game right now.
Oh, sorry, man. It's going to be the end of the game.
They can end the game right now. Take the inhibitor. We'll just have to see. 30 seconds earliest timer. Can they do it, or are they just going to take another inhibitor? No, they're not. They're going to take turret.
Please don't go for it. Please don't go for it. Oh, it's right. It's gonna go down by the turret. Are you kidding me? And Zamran now taking a bit of damage, but I mean he's super tanky, and Aive is also gonna take damage from this. This is bad. They have a counter of 60 seconds, and they're respawning very soon. Zamran is gonna go down as well. Oh my gosh!
60-second timers. The team is. Oh my goodness!
What a bad decision made
Red team is going to spawn. They're gonna push. They can push. They can do it.
We can do it, woman. What a weird decision made right there by Xtreme BM. But I mean, it's weird. Three people died from the turret right there. Not a really strong. I guess it really wanted to end this game, but But they're back from 7 turrets to 7, and
I mean, you have to think of it from because this patch is still new. This new Summoner's Rift is still in its beta phase, and people are not used to the lasers of the turret because they used to blobs shooting them.
And looks like RedHotBlaze is gonna get the inhibitor, so it's gonna be an inhibitor for any feature. Dragon's alive. I don't know why you would get it because you're filled with money right now, and you have everybody has their full build. But hey, I mean, why not?
I mean, if you can get the buffs, might as well just go get it because who knows? Maybe that buff can be change the whole game.
Oh, and the Baron's up, and
the Warwick's gonna come in. Is he gonna try to steal it though?
Doesn't imagine now he's gonna be taken from by surprise, and Abbco's gonna go down, and he's gonna fall. He goes up. He is gonna go down.
That was a nice combo. Jinx set up their traps, and Jace just knocked Warwick into it. That was pretty cool.
So I'm seeing a lot of issues right now for Xtreme BM. Look at bot.
Oh, right now right now Red is trying to go for the dragon right now, but I'm not sure.
Remember, it does give a buff. They're going to be on the 3rd buff in Rock Parade right now.
Yeah.
So it's going to be way more tough for Xtreme BM. Look at bot lane. It's getting pushed. It's actually the 4th buff right there.
They get a tower destruction buff.
They get a tower destruction buff, which I think is pretty similar. So I really see Horse's crew winning right now. It's just the situation right now Xtreme BM is in.
I mean, there's a lot on the line for first place. I mean, not everyone can have the Triumphant Rise skin.
Yeah, and I see Mr. Dynamite coming in, which means the game probably ended 5 minutes ago.
How did it end 5 minutes ago when we're looking at it live? Oh, right. Yeah. You just spoiled the entire broadcast.
It's actually the last night. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Anyways, what we're looking at is a 4th buff right now for Dragon right now. And Xtreme BM doing a really good job pushing, which I wish we did because we really want this game to end right now. But I mean, we're seeing inhibitors versus inhibitors. I can't feel my hands anymore. And
Come on. Come on, cement truck.
I mean, we're getting to a point where they have 300 CS. I mean, come on.
It's getting really repetitive. Nothing is happening.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of team fights. I don't want to be mean, but something's gonna happen. Biokong is huge right now. I don't know why. Probably because of the book.
Wow, tons of damage on that blue golem, and it goes down.
In the next 10
And anyways, look at this. Blue side is pushing their own lane now. No, okay. When we look at the red side is trying to push the Oni turret. But the issue is RedHotBlaze is not here right now, but he does have his teleport, I imagine. A good land there on Astronaut horse, but they're not going to manage to get. They're getting pushed from almost every lane. In fact, they're getting pushed from every lane, and this is becoming a big issue right now. The inhibitors should be responding soon, so that's going to be good news.
Oh, we decided to go ult.
Oh, the missed shockwave there. That's what cost them.
Oh no, but the Q binding lands, but nobody tried to go back in.
Yeah, nobody tried to go back in. That's a big issue right there. And Biokong, he's gonna try to, I think, make a play. He doesn't have his Guardian Angel anymore, it looks like. But I mean, look at the minions. I mean, look. I mean, RedHotBlaze is split pushing right now. AsunaHatesRyan, he's gonna go in, but it doesn't even have the ult. But it does do a lot of damage. But look at top lane right now. They're pushing from both sides. It's becoming a big issue. Look at the freaking minions.
Speaking of issue.
No, please no. Don't talk about that. Biokong, he doesn't do as much damage as he did before. I mean, look how tanky right now Zamran is. He's gotta be really tough to kill down. I mean, he has a freaking Rinduin's Omen, a Sunfire Cape, and he has a lot of health. He's gonna be immensely tough to take down. I'm running out of things to say right now.
Because we have run out of things to say.
You said every possible little thing that was this.
Yes, we did.
Commercial break. Please advertise your.
Yeah, Jackie, go.
If you guys know about a school magazine issue, which is a big issue in this game right now, if you want to buy some school magazine issue, please contact Kevin Wong or some other people that are in journalism class. It's gonna be $10 right now, but the moment you hear this, I think it's gonna be 20 soon.
No, on the day, and if you're not on the pre-order list, it's going to be $20. So get yours while it's still hot.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, people are dying, but we don't care anymore because this game has been dragged
Okay,
on.
I care now because honestly, this could be the end of the game right there. JF went down. RedHotBlaze coming from the side. Look, they're going to try to take down this turret. They're probably going to take it down. Biokong doing a lot of damage from that. A pretty good ult there by Blackphobia. Abbco is going to take a bit of damage from this. And look, Astronaut horse does go down, though. That's sad. That means they're probably not going to finish this. And now look, Bale 9 goes down. Daylyn is going to take a lot of damage from this. He's probably going to. RedHotBlaze is going to go down. Oh my gosh, this is a 3 kills. That means the whole situation is going to be turned around yet again. Blackphobia and Biokong running away from this. Abbco is slowly catching up from this. He's not. Oh, he's going to be brushed away. Biokong does manage to go down. This is
Oh my goodness. Is this going to go in the side of Xtreme BM?
This game is really interesting, you know, really like fascinating right now. But look, they're gonna push this. But look, they don't have a lot of health. Blackphobia, he's gonna try to defend.
Zamran is going to tank all of it. He is really tanky.
He is gonna tank this, and this is a 30-second. Why they even go? Oh, well, they're going for. Okay, fine, good job. They got the inhibitor, but that doesn't really care right now. They need to go for the turret. They need to go for the turret. Zamran is gonna take a lot of damage. He's not gonna take a lot of damage from this because Zamran. Blackphobia should go in, but it's a bad decision because that doesn't do enough damage. But all the minions are there, and they're gonna start hitting on the freaking Nexus. Are they gonna get the Nexus? It does look like Blackphobia is gonna go down. It's an ace, and the Nexus is gonna go down, and it's gonna be the end of the game. Xtreme BM win this, so we're gonna go 1 for 1, but we're done for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have your pets neutered. Go buy your magazine, and you know, please subscribe because I love you all.
And also, if you want to go to prom, please find Jackie here as well.
哎呀，照片啊！
Stop streaming.